fans with John. How disappointed are you?
I'm very disappointed, honestly. Very, very disappointed. I was not expecting this kind of play at all from our players. We are expecting to win the Premier League, and if you want to win the Premier League, you cannot play short and horrible way like this. It is very unfortunate, I must say, honestly. Nene.
Do you think this is another season of going without trophy, not winning the Premier League, being called Butlers FC?
The end crowns the work. That is all I have to say. If we can play and win the remaining matches, then we are going to be victorious. So, like I said, the end crowns the work. So let us see how it goes. Maybe the players will change their mentality and then we move on.
You saying victorious, I saw a big smile on your face. Do you still have hope?
Well, there is always hope when it comes to football. But honestly, in the Premier League, it's a different story altogether. The players, the officiating is... Anyway, the VAR is there to regulate the problems in the pitch. But when it comes to Arsenal, it's a different ball game. The hope is there, and then we're expecting much from the players.
All right, in today's game, I'm going into the game with all that happened. You talk about officiating, the players, their mentality, the performance and everything. What was the good thing you saw in this game today?
I don't think there was any good thing, but I must mention a few things that I think they did well. One is the assist and the goals. An assist from Declan Rice, an assist from Gabriel Magalhaes. That was fantastic. And also the goal scorers. They did well, honestly. But if you do well, you must do very well. And I was expecting them to do very well by not even conceding a goal. You see? But honestly, Nene, I am disappointed at the whole show.
All right, quick one before we go. The thing that happened between the second goal scored by Wolves, Gabriel, and involving Gabriel David Raya and that of Calafiori that just gets subbed in. I'm looking at that confusion that leads to home goal. What do you think really happened?
Firstly, let us start from where the problem came from. They would not have allowed that guy to even send the ball. If there was a player, the first goal was the same hero to the second goal. There was no player to match up with the players that sent in the ball. That is one. To the Arsenal players, I was expecting communication. But if there was no communication, I was expecting Raya to have punched the ball. Just like that. Raya went there to go and catch the ball. For him, he wanted to show some amount of professionalism. But for us, it is bad. Big Gabi was there to even head the ball. If he would have said, Gabi, wait. Gabi should have waited and then he punched the ball. But then he did not say something. Although I was not there, I was not with them. Maybe they said something to themselves. Maybe they did not hear themselves. I don't understand. But the truth of the matter is, for me, I consider it as a lack of communication and then they conceived the goal. Let us forget about the own goal. Okay? The error came from those two parties. One, nobody was there to match up the player that sent in the ball. Second, the miscommunication. And then when the ball came out, somebody must be there to just shoot the ball. Calafiori is not a goalkeeper. You must not expect him to just click the ball with his hands. No, all he can do is use the foot to kick the ball. If he can't, then I'm sorry, it's a goal.
Yeah, it is, and it's a disappointing one at that.
Very disappointing.
I'm going into the next game. What do you think the team needs to do?
That is another level of trouble altogether. Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. Just imagine. The name itself is a big problem. So I wonder how they are going to cope with that. But let us see how it goes. Maybe, like I said, they are going to change their mentality. If they do, then that is fine. If they don't, well, let us see how we go again next season.
We go again next season. All right, come on, Arsenal.
I cannot say come on.